Alright, welcome to episode 12, the start of episode 12 of Labyrinth of Touhou. We have beaten Ramilia and Sakuya in the end of the last episode, and that brings us to the stairs leading up to level 11. So, I guess let's see what's up there. Okay, it looks like we've got no major story effect happening here, but I am liking the look of this. We appear to have another switch puzzle. So, we have 3 different types of switches, red, blue, and green, and I assume 3 different types of barriers of the same colors. We've got a relay point here, which will make it a little easier for us to get up here. We've got mysterious device blocking our way, red there. We got some tunnels that we can see over in the corner. I'm just going to start exploring, and I'll put in comments as things become interesting. Alright, I am pushing along. So rather than push through the barriers and start the puzzle thing, there's the 2 corners of the starting area where I figured I would just kind of head east along the south side of the level, assumedly the south side of the level, first, and as you can see, we've got a lot of areas that we can get to without even bothering with any of the barriers, but we've also got a treasure chest here. So, inside is a scouter. Okay. Well, we have a few of those already, or we have at least one of those already. But, they're kind of nice items. I think they increase our MP as well. Anyway, I'm going to keep exploring. It's a little surprising, but again, without going through any barriers or playing at all with the puzzle aspect of this level, we got a red exclamation point. Uh-oh. Alright, my suspicion is that this is the way that we're going to end up getting Hijiri Byakuren. She is a very powerful monk-ish character, and I guess we're going to probably need to get several scrolls in order to actually get her to join the team. So we'll keep looking for them, but well, we'll see what happens next. So I'm kind of, I went as far east as I could, and I'm kind of pulling back gently westward. We've got a place that is a deactivated barrier here, right where it looks like it is at least. And beyond it, we've got a treasure chest. Inside, purple orb. Okay, we have a couple of those. Do we? You know what? I'm thinking that actually we might not have any of those because. Yeah, they were in that special lock chest, which we loaded state after getting, so that's actually technically a new item for us. Anyway, I'm gonna keep looking. It was nice that this was just a one-off thing where I don't have to do anything special. Now the status of this barrier doesn't matter anymore because there's nothing else behind it. So it's not part of the puzzle, technically speaking. We've got a green barrier showing up here. It's good to kind of feel these things out because it might be that we have to fiddle with all three of the barriers, simultaneously to get through the level. But right here we got a green barrier that, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot beyond it, so maybe we can just hit the green button once and get through here. I'm going to keep looking, I'm going to keep pulling back west gradually, but the idea is that hopefully we'll find some things that aren't too puzzling to get through before we start in on the puzzle part of the level in earnest. Again, still looking around without touching any buttons. We found another treasure chest, so we'll grab this real quick. Oh, there's an arch in there. Alright. Those are actually pretty good. Yeah, we can... Where is it? Yeah, that's a pretty darn good item. HP, speed, accuracy, and evasion. Yeah. Of course, this current party is currently optimized to deal with Sakuya and Remilia, so I'll probably have to change everybody's equipment at some point soon. I probably should do that sooner rather than later. I'm gonna keep exploring. When I do the equipment change, I'll cut it out so it's not annoying all you guys as I muddle over what to put on people. But anyway, we're gonna keep going. Okay, we're finding occasional barriers here and there. Right now, we just stumbled onto a little blue spot where there's no barrier. So I figured let's just go through here real quick and see. Okay, there's nothing here now. My suspicion is that there will be something here later. So at least we've cleared this out so that if a red exclamation point, for instance, appears, we'll be able to know that it's here and head over here. So, good to know. Actually, we got another treasure chest right here. Inside, a little cash. Okay, no big deal. Okay, we've got another little area here where there's a barrier that is turned off. Behind it is a treasure chest. Some Yggdrasil dew. Alright, interesting. That's probably a really good item. But you'll notice that this... Oh, hold on, let's not jump to conclusions. As I was saying, let's not claim that this area ends prematurely here. Oh, no, it looks like it might extend a little bit further. Alright, well, I'm going to keep exploring. The goal is to explore as much of the level as I can without touching any of the switches. That'll give us, I think, the most information we can get. So, I'll let you know if I find anything else interesting. And of course, here's a tunnel. Goodness knows where it leads. There's all kinds of stuff going up as we go further north. Okay, let's go through this and check it out. It just puts us here. So that's not particularly interesting. But it may be necessary to solve the puzzle, I guess, right? In any case, as you can see, I've kind of cleared out all the unexplored areas that aren't behind barriers in the south area. So there's that pink stuff to the north. I'm going to continue looking through that, and we'll see what we can find. Here is obvious thing to solve number 1. We've got a blue barrier that leads right to a red exclamation point. So far, this seems to be the lowest hanging fruit that I'm seeing. But I'm going to keep exploring until we find, you know, everything that we can without touching any buttons. But this might be the first place I go after deciding to finally hit some switches. Okie dokie, here we are with a treasure chest up in the center north chunk of the level, it looks like. Maybe? Inside, we've got a Stone of Awakening. Okay, very cool. And, more areas to explore. As you can see, I've got a bunch of pink spaces to poke at still, so... Still working on that. We've got another treasure chest right here. As you can see, I'm kind of in the northern half of the level, but inside we've got a strange meat pie, which is a main equipment and not a material or anything. I'm too curious to find out what that is. Strange meat pie. There it is. Adds terror effect to all attacks. From a world in ruins, befriending this heartwarming and close-knit family, engaging in perfectly healthy activities and business gets you this pie. In my opinion, it was the scariest part of the whole game. Oh, that's gotta be a reference to something. Huh. Is it a Fallout reference? Anyway. So they're starting... Okay, so we've got most of the areas kind of explored. There's still a couple of little pink spaces over there. But I think we're going to start poking at tunnels, because here's one. And why not? Alright? Where does it lead? So this was a little less of an interesting thing than I thought. We took a tunnel, and it led us to the pink spots that we hadn't explored, and to this other tunnel, which leads us, it sure looks like, to just another tunnel. Okay, this must be part of solving the puzzle, I guess, because this is ridiculous. Let's see, it looks like there's one... Oh, and now I have to walk all the way back out here? Oh, come on. Yeah, but we've... Okay, so this is it. We've explored all the areas that we can explore, I think. Yeah, we have. We've explored everything there is to explore without hitting buttons. So, the interesting thing is that there's those two red barriers down in the corner that look like they're... they can't lead very far in, so let's go check that out next. Alright, well, we got a couple of achievements, actually. Wow, three at once. So, we got 90 enemies in the bestiary. That gives us 25 grand. Yes, the data is useful. We got rare article collector, 75 different sub-equipments. That gives us a treasure chest key. And we've got level up. Obtain 10,000 experience in a single dungeon dive, which gives us a training egg. You were trained to learn Eat, but you can't learn more than 4 moves, of course. So, well. The reason I went back is just to teleport us back here faster than walking. I didn't realize it would get us multiple achievements. This leads to a tunnel. Okay, we've got a tunnel in the middle of nowhere. Where could this possibly lead? Here. It leads down here again. That is completely freaking useless. But there is a red barrier area nearby that is open. I know I said I was going to go visit that blue thing first, but the red ones were so close. It seemed so easy. Alright, what's on the other side of this guy? It looks like there's a path to a green barrier that is down. I'm just going to keep exploring this area. I'll tell you if I find anything interesting. So we found another blue barrier that's open. It's interesting. By hitting that one red button, we've seemed to have opened up a fairly significant chunk of the level. As long as we haven't also hit that green and that red and the blue. So I'm going to keep looking around, but it looks like we're going to be opening up a good chunk of the level. So as you can see, trying to go through this blue spot gives me a little area to look around in, but there's not really anything interesting in here other than a Space Invader pattern. But there's a blocked off green thing here, so we'll have to figure out how to deal with this later on. That's clear. Going through this green area. Okay, we've got something a little interesting over here. I went through the green unbarriered spot, and there's a rock. The road opens to the small Oni. She doesn't even need to be in the party. We just need to have gotten her, I guess. That's interesting. Behind it is a treasure chest. Inside, high-quality sake, deer. So yes, they are gonna give us all of those sake back that we spent so much money on. Alright, check this out. We've got a blue barrier that appears to lead to a treasure chest. Nothing too amazing, but it's good to just catalog these things as we find them. Here, we've got a treasure chest that we can actually reach without poking any more buttons. Inside is a treasure chest key, which is a nice item. You'll also notice that the stairs up appear to be just directly to the east of our current location. Alright, examine where we are right now. We've cleared out all the pink spaces that we can do without touching any more buttons. Probably the next thing to do is to hit the blue button and get the treasure chest and the red exclamation point that we were looking at before. So I'll probably drop back in town since our TP are starting to get a little bit consumed, teleport back in, and we'll get started. Alright, here we go. Blue button. Bam. Tunnel. Bam. Straight north. Around, over. I might get in a fight. Nope, nope, nope. Bam. Alright, Eirin joins. Excellent. But we got one other thing to get while we're here. So, using the tunnels, as you can see, we went from where we picked up Eirin up to Eirin. Up to here, where we got a treasure chest. Inside, a glaive of pain. Sounds more useful than it is, maybe. What do we got here? Glaive of pain. Whoa! A Attack plus 76% and Dark plus 32. We'll have to put that on someone someone who it deserves it, but that's a good item. While we're here, let's check out Eirin. So she is here. At level 1, she's got kind of meh hit points, meh defense and mind, decent magic, and for some reason, some attack. The speed seems kind of low, too. If we bring her all the way up to the maximum current level, which would be 43 for her, she ends up with decent HP. What's really outstanding, actually, is her MP. She has 30 MP. She starts out with 26, and she now has 30 MP. Her magic is kind of meh. Her defense and mind are both alright. Her speed is pretty low. So we're going to bring those up when we get a chance. But it looks like she's magic-based, albeit not especially strongly magic-based, so we'll just dump that there for the time being. And let's check out her skills. Alright, Eirin, what do you got? HP, magic, and resistance boosts. Those are all nice. As far as spell cards, it looks like she has 4. Mercury Sea, hits all enemies cold magic-based. Omoikane's Device, hits all enemies mystic magic type. Targets all enemies in kill or magic. The Horai Elixir, single ally dark. Spell that restores 50% HP and cures all ailments and debuffs. That, and also makes them immortal, question mark. Then we've got the Astronomical Entombing, all enemies dark magic attack. Targets all enemies, inflicts heavy, high power but large delay. So she's definitely magic type. I don't know why her attack is decent, because there's not even any stuff that, like, is composite. Whatever. As for her passive or special skills, we got Residents of Aente, which we've seen before. We got People of the Moon. When the user gets a turn, 75% chance to consume 1 MP. Then the user's attacks will, in general, ignore 50% of enemy's defenses. Bam. Healing Limit Break. The user can overheal allies to above their maximum hit points, as long as they aren't already overhealed. That's weird. That's weird. We might get that, but later. Cooling down. If the users concentrate at full hit points, MP recovered will be increased by 1 plus the level of times. That's always nice. Pharmacist Poison Mixing. Adds poison effect to all attacks. Yes. 1,000-year exile. Speed is increased by 66% at the back, increasing recovery rates. Okay. So nothing too amazing here. We've got a couple of really good things, because we know that piercing is super useful at this point. And it's only going to get more important later on, I bet. And we've got some good spell cards. So she seems like she might be an interesting character to play around with. Oh. We're heading back into the tree. So the thing that we're looking at now... Sorry, wrong button. Is right now the thing that we need to do to move forward, I think, is to hit the green and the blue. We've got a green thing near us that we can explore, and then we've got that blue-green combination over to the northeast that we also need to hit. So, green and blue. In opposite order of what I said, because whatever. Now, it's super easy for us to get over here. It's not even far enough away that we get into a fight. The question is, what's over here? This must lead somewhere, mustn't it? Look at what we're opening up. There really should be something over here. Oh no, look at this. Look at this. No, negative. It doesn't bring us any... Okay, I'm chattering here for no reason. We're exploring this area beyond this green barrier that we just opened up. It looks like it actually opens up a further eastern chunk of the level that we haven't even seen yet, so... I'm going to keep looking, and when I find anything useful, I'll let you know. So, what we have found, as we went further to the east and further to the north, are 2 barriers that are already open. So we may as well explore what's beyond them. It looks like we might be getting into the puzzle chunk of this level, but maybe not. Maybe it's not going to be as complicated as it sounds. In fact, these two loop together. That makes it even less of a puzzle. Is this... No, we can't get to that treasure. There's a bunch of treasure chests near us that we can't get to. Finally, we stumbled onto something useful. We got a treasure chest here. We're over in what appears to be kind of the northeastern corner of the level. Not quite the corner, but close to it. Inside this treasure chest is a Charge and Targe, which is an item we have a bajillion of, as well as better versions of the same item. Bah! We've just gotten over here, we're going even further east, and we've got another open red barrier that we can technically walk through. It looks like it might lead to this red exclamation point. In fact, it does. Here we've got what? Well, I think we all know what that means. I guess we will be getting another SDM character. Or she'll be a boss. She's more likely to be a boss. As we press further north, we find another... Wait, look at that. We can even still go further east in this level. Look, there's a treasure chest over there. But there's one right here that we can actually get right now, so let's go for it. Forbidden Tablet. Okay, we've seen those before. Nothing too crazy. Another treasure chest here. Inside, a fighter's soul times 3. Those are material, by the way. Alright, well. So the interesting thing here that's going on is that there appear to only be the 3 switches in the level. In the other switch levels where there was kind of a switch puzzle going on, we've often had other switches to press. But since there's only one switch of each color in the corner, in the early corner of the level, that makes this puzzle exceedingly easy to solve. Because you have to choose what path you're going to take at the start of the level, and there's no other places to play around with that. So maybe this isn't so bad. Okay, here we are. We were up in the northeastern corner of the level and we pushed west. And what we found was an open blue barrier. What's in here, I have no idea. It might just be a treasure chest. It looks like it's just a treasure chest. Inside we got a Century's End jacket, which is a good sub-equipment, so I won't complain, but this looks like another area that we don't ever, quote-unquote, need to re-examine. But maybe they'll spawn something else here later on. Who knows? We're making our way, we're retracing our steps back, pulling back closer to the earlier parts of the level. We found a treasure chest here. Inside we've got a couple of lapis lazuli lights, and a blue barrier that looks like there's a treasure chest behind it. So, I'm not going to quite try to open this up yet, but maybe next time we're in the area, or after we still have that blue-green thing near the center of the level to check out, so, well, we'll get here when we get here. So worth noting, I've gone further east and then further south, right? And I managed to find a barriered red spot here. Looks like there's probably a treasure chest behind it. But as you can see, we seem to be branching off most of this level. We have to head back soon because we lost Eirin in the last fight. But anyway, gonna continue exploring until we clear it all out. Alright, I'm over in the southeast corner of the level-ish, because we know that there's more to the east to go, honestly. But the funny thing is that there don't appear to be any tunnels, and there don't appear to be any clear ways there, so maybe we have to come down from a higher level to get to that treasure chest that you might remember me talking about over in the far, far, far northeast. Anyway, we've got a treasure chest here. Inside, we've got a little bit of cash. Nothing really too important. Here we've managed to find a locked treasure chest, which we'll have to do the usual, swap out and load state, which we're not ready to do quite yet, but I'll splice it in, and, there we go. Alright, I'll keep exploring. Or, well, it's right here, right? So, anyway. Hey, alright, we're filling the area out. As you can see, we've got kind of not a whole lot more to explore, at least in the areas that I think we can get to easily. But right now, we've got a treasure chest here. Easy enough. A couple of shining black stones. Not sure what those are for exactly, but they're material, and I'm sure we'll use them up. Alrighty, I like this. We got another red exclamation point here. Wonder what we got. Okay, another cutscene where Shikiaki and Hijiri are testing or trying to exhaust Tenchi, and I'm not sure where exactly it happened because we explored all this area around us already. Anyway. So this is interesting. We found another tunnel here. My bet is that it's going to put us in between that blue-green spot. I want to explore this area a little bit more, make sure there's not too much pink stuff around left. But let's go visit this and see what's in here. Oh no, it doesn't. It takes us in the other direction, which is still pretty close to here. I don't want it. Well, I guess we're going to explore this after this fight. Okay, this is crazy. Check this out. You can see the upstairs right there, right? There's no boss at the end of this level. That's crazy. I don't know that we've ever seen that, a level without a boss at the end, between us and the staircase. But there appears to not be one in this level. In fact, it seems like it'd be fairly easy to make our way over here. We just need to use that tunnel that's directly to our south and a little bit to the east to get here with the red thing switched. We've got just a little bit more area over there. You can see we've got that blue thing that we want to get through, and we've got a couple of pink spaces over in the southeast corner, as well as that one red barrier, but we are really close to finishing this level. This is a lot faster than I expected to happen. Anyway, I think I'll probably... Is there an easy way to get back over there? Not really. Probably makes sense to hop back to the beginning, hit the red, go over and explore that southeast section. Hit the red and the blue, actually. Go over there. And then, yeah, we might be finishing this episode sooner than I thought. Very surprising. Huh. Alright, so while we're back here, I thought we've got a couple of Stones of Awakening. We may as well use them. So I was thinking, number one, based on Dee Diz's suggestion, I'm thinking that we're going to put Monk on Patchouli. So there's one. And then the other one that I looked into and thought about a little bit was we really need more magic people. We have like a bunch of attack type people in the team right now, and we really need more magic. So I was thinking we could get, where is she? Alice. And we could get Alice Toxicologist. And that'll give her a lot of abilities to use her magic attack, her high magic on more debuffs, whereas she doesn't really do, not debuffs, but ailments, whereas she doesn't really do ailments right now. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to put them both in the party, because why not? So we'll swap out Eirin for now. We'll put, where is she? Put Alice in. We'll swap out... who will we swap out? Remilia, probably? Yeah, we'll swap out Remilia and put in Patchy. And that gives us a little bit more magic in the current team, because we've been having trouble with enemies that are that have strong physical attack or physical defense, beating them in the current level. We're almost finished with level 11, so let's get back to it. Oh, I guess I'll explain this a little bit. This is, I mean, I've shown what Toxicologist does early on, but what I actually did here is I skill reset Alice so that we can actually put some, because what it does that's really cool is it gives her 4 options for elements: nature, wind, cold, and dark, that aren't represented by her existing spell cards, but they also have infliction capabilities of death, heavy, paralysis, poison. So that's the reason why I did the skill reset, because she didn't have any skill points. So we'll give her, you know, some paralysis, and we'll give her some poison to start, and we'll probably do some other good stuff, like give her enhanced toxins, 1 level of that. But we also need to put her points back into Doll Guards, because we want her to have that evasion capability. Now that she does ailments, Final Blow makes a lot more sense. And then, of course, we want to put points into enhanced Doll Mobility as much as possible. And that puts Alice back into somewhere useful for the party, especially as a magic attacker. So yeah, there we go, and that'll do for Alice's new skills. Anyway. So I was walking by here, and I just realized, take a look at this. You can see a staircase upward and a couple of treasure chests. We're where I thought was the southern end of the level, but apparently not. Apparently we do need to come back down to 11 from 12. And I guess we're going to take that kind of backward L-shaped chunk out of the thing. Anyway, we're over here at this red exclamation, or red barrier that we opened up. And inside is a treasure chest. It looks like nothing else. In the chest is a great hammer, main equipment. That is new. Let's check that out. Not her. Where is it? Oh, we've got the deer sake now, right? So, but where's the... There it is. Great hammer. Adds shock to all attacks. Okay. Interesting. Not super amazing, but something to look into. Alright, this is the last, hidden area in the level. This blue barrier we knocked down. Inside there's a treasure chest. And all we've got in there is a pride, which we already have a few of, I think. But they're very good items, so it's nice to have another one. But with that, we've basically cleared the whole level. At least the part of the level that we can access. So there's a couple of... all we need to do now is look at what's in that locked treasure chest and, make our way to the upstairs. So let's do that. So we managed to get another achievement. Number 80 over here. Tenacious Seeker. Open 180 treasures. We get a blue saber for that. You purposely took the wrong path at Forks, didn't you? Well, how would I know? I haven't explored it yet. But let's change equipments here a little bit. Actually, where is that blue... What is the blue thing? There's so many things to look at, it's ridiculous. There it is, blue saber. MP plus 1, attack plus 50%, deft magic, mind, and speed up 25%. Crazy sword. One have to be crazy to endure getting it. Using stat tables to figure out its mods, using poison damage to figure out map ranks. People still do research even now. Crazies. It's gotta be a reference to something, but goodness knows what. Anyway. I'm going to pop in and grab that and see what's in that locked treasure chest. And then we'll just kind of explore the area around those stairs up, and we'll call it an episode. Short this time. Alright, once again, here we are at the locked treasure chest. We'll pop in here and open it up, and then we'll load state. We get some Mr. Midnight oil sets, which are okay. Swiftness gems, which are good. Tomes of Reincarnation, that's pretty good too. And then a meteor drive. A decent haul. In any case, now we have to return to title. Boop. And then we just need to load up and head over to where those stairs are, and we'll call this episode. Let's see what we can do. Now the trick is that we have to go over to that tunnel in order to get there, right? So we have to go this way. Up over here. Through this open green area. And then down and around. So I'll kick back in when we get over towards the tunnel just to show you what I'm talking about. So we don't have to see too many, fights. Because it'll be a few. So as you can see, I've snaked around. I went through that green open barrier near the beginning of the level. And then I headed east and north, and then I hooked around south again. So here we are. That gets us here. This is blocked. I don't know why I left this blocked. I forgot to... Dang it! Son of a gun! Alright, hold on. We'll go back and do it again. Okay, we're doing this again, because I screwed up on the previous recording. So the way that we have to get to the stairs, because I'm going to show us getting all the way to the stairs, is we have to go through this green thing here, and then we have to hook east and north. I'm going to cut out a little bit of this, because there's probably going to be a fight before we get to the tunnel, but I'll show you getting to the tunnel, and then getting to the staircase, and then we'll call it. Alright, Alright, so we're hooking north, over, back, and south. There's our friend the tunnel. The tunnel lets us in here. We drop through the blue, through the green, and then through the red. And here's our staircase. Of course, they would give us a fight here. Oh well, this is okay. Yugi's good at taking out those rock eggs. That's pretty good there. You can probably just take out the Hell's Cactus, because it's not too special. Alright. So there we go. As you can see, all of the areas that are accessible on level 11 we have explored. We've gotten all the treasure chests. There is that kind of L-shaped chunk near on the south and east that we're gonna have to get to from level 12. But this is it. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit of a short episode, but that's okay. We managed to get Eirin in the team, and we managed to do a little subclassing, and managed to explore a fairly large level with some puzzle elements, quote-unquote, without too much trouble. And surprisingly, no boss. So, you know what that means, of course. It means that we're going to have crazy bosses on the next level, right? That's the obvious thing. So, with that, I'll say thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and yeah, we'll pick this up next time with level 12. So yeah, see y'all later.